What is going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Pours Unboxings, as you know, and I'm going to be reviewing a DVD that I got a while back, like probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, in the mail from my buddy Getty. It is Royal Rumble 2020 from January. And I have a special guest at this time. Go ahead.
Hey, markboy316, and I got this on the release day when it came out, and I thought it was actually a decent show.
Yes. Formerly, I wasn't going to get any of them. Besides the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series, but hey,
Yeah.
I got every single release, so let's get going. You have a great cover here. Well, not a great cover besides every superstar on it, but you have that little thing Edge here. AJ Styles, Roman Reigns, Donnie's not favorite, Brock Lesnar. Randy Orton, Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins. Mine did not come with a card. Did yours?
Yes, I got the Becky Lynch one.
Becky Lynch. I got this brand. My friend got this brand new from Walmart.com, and you think they would give me a card?
Yeah, it happened to me for the last one I got. I just got Extreme Rules 2020, and I didn't get no card with it, and I got it online, so I didn't get a card with it.
You would have got this. You would have got a AJ Styles card. So
nice.
But we'll save this for another horror day.
Yes.
But let's get back to the DVD of the evening.
Yes.
You have a great backing here. Well, not a good backing, but you have The Fiend, Daniel Bryan, Roman Reigns, and Baron Corbin, and Edge, and the women's Royal Rumble match. And then you have Bryan and Bray right here in the middle. And Houston, we have a Rumble. And I was at work during this pay-per-view. So I didn't see the beginning. So I'm glad I got this on DVD. So Mark, if you want to start us off with the first match.
Did you see the pre-show? Do you know what the pre-show matches were?
I think Andrade and Carrillo.
Humberto Carrillo. Yeah, they had a pretty good match for the U.S. title. I thought they always had good matches together. And the first one was Sheamus and Shorty G, which you knew who was going to go over there. Sheamus, of course.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. And Andrade was a good match, but the opening match on the actual main card was Roman Reigns and King Corbin in a false count anywhere. And now, it was about a 21-minute match, and they had so many matches in their feud that they didn't need a stipulation for it. They already had the cage match in Saudi Arabia. They didn't really need another false count anywhere match. And I thought the finish on top of the dugout was stupid because there was no impact. You didn't see the impact to it. Like,
if we can go back to Humberto, I think WWE ruined him when they brought him up to the main roster. Like, dude, that guy is pure gold. Like you couldn't have that made me so mad. I went on the stupid video game 2K20 and seriously made him a US champion. Like, I was so mad.
He's a good talent, but I thought Roman Reigns and Corbin had played itself out quite a bit. They already had numerous matches, and I
Yes.
really wasn't invested in the match.
Yes.
I knew Roman Reigns was going to win. Like,
yeah.
What did you think of that match?
Well, I thought the feud was not all that great because like you said, they had all these matches and no one cared about them. Like, what was it? Like, the last one was a. Excuse me. The last one was a. They hung Roman Reigns up and poured dog food on him. And they just did the same thing to Baron Corbin. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
And first off, Baron Corbin is not a king anymore.
No, but he is good at what he does. He's a good heel, and he puts people over. He makes people look good. I'll give him that. And the match after that was the Women's Royal Rumble. And Charlotte Flair won, last eliminating Shayna Baszler, and everybody thought Baszler was going to win that match.
I know. Me too, man. And then you have him like a month later, I think, at the Elimination Chamber. And then you have Shayna Baszler destroy everyone in there and still not getting the gold at Mania.
Yeah. That didn't make any sense. Like, Charlotte didn't need the win. You could have had Charlotte win the Rumble some other time.
Yeah.
Next one was Bayley defending the SmackDown Women's title against Lacey Evans. I never liked Lacey Evans. She's not a very good heel. I don't think she's a very good babyface. And I like the heel work that Bayley's been doing. And I like the feud she's currently in now with Sasha Banks.
Uh-huh. Yeah, me too, man. I didn't really care for this match. No. Now, don't get me wrong. I love Bayley in this heel gimmick. I just don't really like Lacey Evans.
Yeah. And going to the next match, this was actually surprising. The Fiend, Bray Wyatt against Daniel Bryan. And the Fiend won the strap match, and it was for the Universal Championship. Actually, a very good strap match. Usually you get crappy strap matches, like JTG versus Chad at Extreme Rules. You had Wanda versus Punk. You had Sheamus versus Mark Henry. There's never been too many stellar strap matches. This was actually pretty good.
I was actually at Extreme Rules 2013 live, so yeah, I watched that strap match, and I didn't like it.
But I like the one here that had the Rumble. I think this one ended by pinfall too. It ended by pinfall or submission. I think.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. I liked it. It was kind of brutal for a strap match.
Oh yeah.
Next we had Becky Lynch against Asuka for the Raw Women's title. Good match. Always liked Asuka. Always liked Becky Lynch. I thought they always had great matches. But I think they should have put Asuka over.
Yeah, and plus, like, you could have, like, first off, at Money in the Bank, how do we know that was for the Raw Women's Championship besides the next night on Raw?
Yeah, and
no one knew.
Having Asuka win, and she would have took on, obviously, probably Charlotte Flair, so it would have got back to that WrestleMania match they had a couple of years ago where Charlotte beat the streak. It would have had a rematch.
Yep.
So, and then after that, of course, we had the men's 30-man Royal Rumble. And I thought that was actually well done. Brock Lesnar coming in number one, trolling all the jobbers and everybody out, even Keith Lee and Braun Strowman together. And then Ricochet actually giving him a low blow and Drew McIntyre eliminating him. You kind of thought there, yes, Drew McIntyre. This was
one of the best Rumbles since 17.
17 was the one, Randy Orton one, I think. 17.
Yeah, Randy Orton, and then Goldberg, Undertaker, and Brock was in it.
Yeah.
You have entering at number 21 after 11 years.
Edge.
one of my favorite top 3 favorite superstars.
Yeah.
And right
and
after this,
was...
I have to make my Q&A and pick one of my top 3 favorite superstars because my friend asked that question, and I have to disown everyone in the wrestling community. So let's see which superstar do I like better: Undertaker, Rey Mysterio, or Edge. Go.
Ooh. You like better or I like better?
You like better.
I will go. Ooh. I'll have to put Taker number 1, Edge number 2, and probably Rey 3.
All
It'll
right,
be close to 2 and 3.
Well, I would put Taker, Edge in. I believe you, but like Rey Mysterio is the first wrestler I ever liked.
All right.
Like,
granted, Rey, one of the best high flyers in the business. He can fly with anybody. Great. He can wrestle anybody, big, small, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Would
also
that be
a former Royal Rumble?
Yeah, the former Royal Rumble winner, and then you would have Drew McIntyre go on to win this Rumble. What do you think of his title reign?
I think it was pretty good. It would have been a lot better in front of fans. I'm glad he beat Brock, and he's actually been a fighting champion. I thought he's had some good matches with Randy Orton. He actually had not a bad match against last week, and he's actually proven that he's a good champion in my opinion. But it would be a lot better actually if he actually lost the title and then won it back in front of fans.
Yeah. What do you think of his match versus I think here versus Dolph Ziggler?
Dolph Ziggler. It was probably one of the best matches on the card because it was actually Extreme Rules for Ziggler. He could use weapons and stuff. But the thing you knew going in, you knew Ziggler wasn't damn well winning that match. You knew he wasn't winning.
And here, in a future episode of Porter Rants, I want you on Porter Rants.
All right.
And the first topic will be Dolph Ziggler.
Great talent. I'll give him that. Former world champion, U.S. Intercontinental Tag Team. He's won everything. Great talent. Could be the next Shawn Michaels if they used him right, but he can never win the big one.
Probably like he's a Grand Slam champion.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, you have Charlotte winning the
Women's Rumble.
Yeah, you have Bianca Belair coming in. I think Molly Holly, right?
Yeah. Well, Bianca Belair had a good showing. She could have won it. I wanted to mind Bianca Belair winning it. She's pretty good. I like her.
Everyone thought that this was Shayna Baszler's time. I mean, I'm not kidding. But
I just heard Vince didn't like her. But why, if he didn't like her, why would you make her go through the Elimination Chamber like that and then make her lose at Mania? Like,
and the same way with Keith Lee. You have him what? You have him losing NXT Championship to a guy who vacated the title a week later. You have him go on Raw, defeat Randy Orton, which is a big win in my book for Keith.
Yeah.
But then you have him ruined 2 to 3 weeks later with the same match.
Yeah, I know. Whenever they hit the main roster, they're under Vince, and that's the problem.
Dude, I just don't want to see Undisputed Era on Raw now.
Like I think though Adam Cole's going to be different because I think a lot of people like him on the main roster, and I don't think they're going to ruin them completely. So he has a chance maybe of doing well.
Well, yeah, they had the good match versus Rollins and Daniel Bryan, which was an all-star 5-match classic.
Yep. If they can put him in situations like that, he'll be fine.
Yeah, exactly. But do you want to shout out your stuff? Because I believe we are done here.
What would you give the event as a grade?
Oh, yeah. What is your grade on here for this returning pay-per-view for a returning superstar?
Well, just for Edge returning, the men's rumble was good. The women's rumble was good, just a surprise winner. Becky Lynch was good. Most of the matches were good, and even the strap match was good. I'd give this a solid B.
Yeah, I wouldn't give this a real A because of the women's because they really screwed up there. But yeah, like a B plus, a B minus, yeah.
Because Lacey Evans Bailey wasn't that great. The Shorty G Sheamus on the pre-show, what was that? Putting the U.S. title on the pre-show is kind of dumb.
Oh yeah. Like look at all that prestige that the U.S. title has with Dean Ambrose or Jon Moxley as your AEW champion, holding it 351 days, and then you have it on a stupid pre-show.
Yeah, but what I was gonna say? Did you see the NXT title match between Adam Cole and Finn Balor?
Oh yes, I did.
Fantastic, awesome match. Holy crap.
Dude, I said to my dad like this is like 2 weeks ago now. I seriously sat through an hour of that match for nothing.
Yeah. They should have just done this right off the bat. Balor and Cole, bam. Have that match.
And now I am currently going to watch the Stone Cold podcast with Jerry Lawler.
Oh, nice. See, I only got the TV network. Don't have the internet one, but I have basically every WWE pay-per-view that ever came out, so I don't really need the network.
Did you hear about the did you watch All Out?
Yes, I did.
Did you see the Matt Hardy botch?
Yep. Apparently he's perfectly fine. He's taking some time off though. He had a concussion.
Dude, I was scared. Everybody was.
And you realize even if they would have done that spot perfectly fine, that wasn't even the finish of the match. Like, holy crap. Like,
yeah.
And then Sammy Guevara is the one that he has the easy bump. He just falls on an air mattress. Like, he could have got hurt anyway.
Yeah. So we reviewed the Royal Rumble 2020, and as I said, I think it's a link between Porter Rants very soon. And right now, this is filmed on a Friday, and I'm going to get out of here, and I'm going to be filming my Q&A. I have some questions for you. Do you have any questions for me?
Other than Edge, what other superstar would you like to see return?
Return. Okay. Oh Lord. It was. I was watching the tribute to the troops, and since it's the day from 9/11, I saw Hulk Hogan in 2014. Like, I'm going to skip this part because I don't. I like Hulk Hogan, but I don't really like him anymore.
Okay.
So WWE Superstar Return. Besides Edge.
Who would you like to see?
Give me a couple names so I can think? Oh,
all right.
Like Mark Henry or something?
Yeah, would you like to see? Let me see. About Sting, if Sting hadn't got hurt, would you like to see Sting come back? Would you like to see? Who else? Would you like to see Moxley come back to WWE as Dean Ambrose? Would you like to see anybody like that? Who would you like to see come back to WWE?
Okay, yeah, sure.
Tag team or singles, doesn't matter. Like the Dudley Boys. Would you like to see the Dudley Boys come back?
All right, guys. Yeah. You can go check Mark out at markboy316. The link will be in the description below. And this has been the Royal Rumble 2020. And we are out.
Thank you, sir, for having me.
No problem, bro. And future Porter rants one more time for Mark. What? A round of applause, dude.
Oh, thank you.
You are back.
And as I always say in my videos, I'll catch you in the next one. There we go.
That is right. I will catch you in the next one. And we are out.
Yes, sir.